Living on a cruise ship full-time sounds like the perfect life. No rent, no cooking, no chores, just endless ocean views, luxury, and a new destination every few days. But that's only half the story. Behind the beautiful sunsets are hidden costs, cramped cabins, loneliness, and surprises that most people never see until it's too late. After talking with long-term cruisers and crew members, I discovered one simple truth. Living at sea isn't just about chasing freedom. It's about knowing what you're giving up. Before you dream about making a cruise ship your permanent home, here's what no one tells you. Number 1. The dream and the hidden reality. Living on a cruise ship full-time sounds like the ultimate dream. No rent, no cooking, no chores, just endless ocean views, exciting destinations, and the freedom to wake up somewhere new every week. Your home becomes a floating resort filled with great food, entertainment, and unforgettable sunsets. It's the life cruise lines advertise, and the one many people dream about. But there's another side almost no one talks about. After speaking with long-term cruisers, crew members, and people who've spent months at sea, I discovered that behind the luxury are hidden costs, unexpected sacrifices, and challenges most passengers never see. In this video, we'll reveal what it's really like to live on a cruise ship full-time, and why the dream isn't always as perfect as it seems. Let's begin with the first illusion: luxury. No 2. When luxury stops feeling special. At first, everything feels incredible. Elegant dinners, Broadway-style shows, endless buffets, ocean view pools. Every day feels like a vacation. But that feeling doesn't last forever. After weeks or months, the excitement begins to fade. The meals become familiar, the shows repeat. Even the endless buffet starts to feel ordinary. One long-term cruiser summed it up perfectly. The ocean keeps changing, but life on the ship doesn't. That's when the first illusion begins to crack. Cruise ships are designed to amaze you for a week, not to keep life exciting for months or years. And once luxury becomes routine, you start seeing the ship very differently. Number 3. The financial trap nobody warns you about. Many people believe living on a cruise ship is cheaper than living on land. On paper, it looks like an incredible deal. Your cabin, meals, entertainment, and transportation all seem to come with one price. But that's only the beginning. Cruise ships are built to encourage spending. Drink packages, specialty restaurants, shore excursions, Wi-Fi, laundry, spa treatments, and even bottled water can quickly add to your bill. The dangerous part? You barely notice it. You simply swipe your cruise card, enjoy the moment, and move on. Then, at the end of the trip, the total can be a shocking surprise. Some long-term cruisers who expected to save money ended up spending far more than they ever imagined. The dream of a simple, affordable life at sea can quietly turn into an expensive habit before you even realize it. Number 4. Your cabin may feel smaller than you expect. When people imagine living on a cruise ship, they picture a spacious balcony with fresh ocean air and stunning views. The reality is very different. Most long-term cruisers choose interior cabins because they're far more affordable. That means living in a small, windowless room where every inch of space matters. At first, it feels cozy. But after weeks, the lack of sunlight, limited storage, and constant engine noise can start to wear on you. Thin walls also mean you'll hear your neighbors more often than you'd like. One long-term cruiser described it as living in a closet that never stopped moving. Over time, what once felt comfortable can begin to feel confining. Instead of feeling like a peaceful retreat, your cabin may become a daily reminder of just how small your world has become. Number 5. the loneliness no one talks about. Living on a cruise ship may seem social. After all, you're surrounded by thousands of people every day. But there's a catch. Most passengers are only there for a week or two. You meet new friends, share meals, explore ports together, and then they're gone. The cycle repeats again and again. One retired cruiser described it this way: "It feels like everyone else is on vacation, except you." Over time, the ship can start to feel like a beautiful bubble. The scenery changes, but your daily routine doesn't. You begin to miss familiar faces, lasting friendships, and the simple feeling of belonging somewhere. What looks like endless freedom from the outside can slowly become a different kind of isolation. Number 6. The hidden health costs. Living at sea isn't always as healthy as it looks. With thousands of passengers coming and going every week, illnesses like colds, the flu, and norovirus can spread quickly. And while the ship's medical center can handle basic care, serious emergencies may require expensive treatment on land. Then there's the lifestyle itself. Unlimited buffets, desserts, cocktails, and late-night snacks are tempting every day. Many long-term cruisers admit they gained weight without even noticing. One passenger said, "I gained 25 pounds before I realized what was happening." Over time, constant indulgence and limited exercise can slowly affect your health. Ironically, the lifestyle that promises relaxation can quietly leave you feeling less healthy than when you first stepped aboard. Number 7. The invisible line you can never cross. At first, the crew makes you feel right at home. They remember your name, your favorite drink, and greet you with a smile every day. It feels personal. But behind the scenes, there's a very different reality. Crew members often work 10 to 14 hours a day, live in small, shared cabins below deck, and follow strict rules that most passengers never see. If you stay long enough, you'll naturally get to know them. You'll share conversations, laughs, and familiar routines. But there's always a line. One crew member put it simply: "We care about our guests, but we can't truly be their friends." That's one of the hardest parts of living at sea. You're no longer just another passenger, but you'll never be part of the crew either. You end up caught somewhere in between, surrounded by people, yet never fully belonging to either world. Number 8. A life that never stands still. One of the hardest parts of living on a cruise ship is that nothing lasts. Every week, thousands of passengers leave, and thousands more take their place. You keep meeting new people, hearing new stories, and saying the same goodbyes. At first, it's exciting, but after months, it becomes exhausting. One long-term cruiser said it best: "Everyone else gets to go home. I just stay on the ship." Soon, you begin to crave something simple: a familiar neighborhood, regular friends, or a place that truly feels like home. Because no matter how beautiful the ocean is, it's hard to build a lasting sense of belonging when everything around you is always changing. Number 9. The problems you never think about. Living on a cruise ship isn't just about the cabin. It's about everything that happens off the ship, too. Simple things like taxes, health insurance, banking, prescriptions, and even receiving your mail become much more complicated. Spend most of the year at sea, and questions start piling up. Where do you pay taxes? Which country are you officially living in? Will your insurance still cover you? Cruise lines don't handle those problems for you. One long-term cruiser said it perfectly: "Living at sea doesn't free you from the system. You just have to build your own." The freedom may feel incredible, but behind the scenes, keeping your life organized takes far more planning than most people ever expect. Number 10. When the adventure fades away. Waking up in a new country every few days sounds like a dream. At first, it is. Every port feels exciting, every street is worth exploring, every view feels unforgettable. But after months, something changes. The ports begin to blend together. The same souvenir shops, the same crowded streets, the same tourist stops appear again and again. One long-term cruiser admitted, "After 6 months, I stopped taking photos." Everything started to feel familiar. The adventure that once made this lifestyle so exciting slowly becomes routine. And when every destination starts feeling the same, even the most breathtaking places can lose their magic. Number 11. When the dream becomes burnout. Cruise ships are built for vacations, not permanent living. When something goes wrong, it's more than an inconvenience. A power outage, mechanical failure, storm, or health emergency doesn't just disrupt your trip, it disrupts your home. Then comes something even harder to notice: burnout. It doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in little by little. You stop going to the shows because you've seen them all. You skip the buffet because nothing feels new. Sometimes you don't even get off the ship because you've visited that port too many times. One retired cruiser confessed, "I thought I'd found paradise. A year later, I missed grocery stores, doing laundry, and even sitting in traffic." That's the hidden cost most people never expect. Not the money, not the tiny cabin, but the slow loss of excitement. Does that mean living on a cruise ship is a bad idea? Not at all. For some people, it's the perfect lifestyle. They love the simplicity, the ocean, and the freedom that comes with life at sea. But before selling your house or committing to full-time cruising, try a longer voyage first, 30, 60, or even 90 days, because the ocean is breathtaking, but it has a way of exposing every illusion. If you've ever dreamed of living on a cruise ship, tell us in the comments. Could you actually do it full-time, or would life on land eventually call you back? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more cruise tips to help you avoid costly mistakes on your next voyage. See you in the next one, and happy cruising.